So I'm definitely here at D23 on day number 2. It's very busy still. It took even longer to get inside today. But I kind of know the lay of the land now. I know, which panels to hit and which shops, to maybe visit. So yeah, let's check it out. Okay, so we're gonna check out this Avengers experience, Avengers Campus, which is right next to the Epcot showing. Ooh. Okay, so it shows off their campuses in California, Paris, Hong Kong. Ooh, it even shows off they have a Xandarian outpost in Florida. It's interesting to note they have that mobile base in the undisclosed location. I think that might be the Disney Cruise Line. And then they have that other mission station over there. That's Shanghai. So it's actually kind of interesting. Looks like they're trying to bring Marvel to every single Disney experience they have around the world. I don't know if you can see that, but it says takeout from Shawarma Palace has arrived. So they're showing off the new concept art for what the Avengers Campus will look like here at Disneyland, California. And they've actually officially said it's going to be called the Avengers Campus. Oh wow, I just saw this giant pretzel and giant soda. Made with PIM technology. Interesting. Looks like this is a small 3D model of what the campus will look like. Here's a closer look up of what the pretzel and soda look like. There's a sign over here that says blue PIM particles plus existing food equals feed more people and have giant snacks. Win-win, Scott. So right next to it, you can see they've been experimenting with trash cans, which is actually Disney sells that, food, shipping. Kind of interesting. So here's the EMP blaster, which I assume is going to be used at one of the rides on campus. Oh, the text up there actually shows it's from the Stark Expo in Hong Kong. So yeah, I guess they use that gun over in the Hong Kong land of Avengers. Traveling around the corner, we can see the Avengers Campus logo. And some more concept art. There's a tiny ship over here. Okay, so I'm confused. It looks like there's another 3D model over here. Maybe this is one of their other campuses? Okay, so I just read the sign over there. This is what the Paris Marvel's Land will look like. Okay, here's concept art for California's Avengers Campus. Okay, they have some interactive displays over here. You get to swish the different models. Interesting. That'd be great for the Lions when these rides open. Okay, here's one of their spider bots. Ooh, we got a new addition from the Tivan collection. Oh, he's so adorable. Apparently he interacts with guests around him. Okay, we're headed out. We're gonna go check out something else. They gave the Hulk Mickey ears over here. Also, I don't know if you knew, but they announced She-Hulk yesterday at the D23 panel. Oh. Over here at Iron Studios, they have a whole bunch of miniature models of all the Avengers. Here's a closer look. They also have some non-Avengers. Like here they have the X-Men. The line for Mickey's of Glendale's is still super long. I don't think you'll catch me in that line for a pin. Ooh, up ahead is the Folkmania's puppet shop. They have some amazing puppets over here. Ooh, I love that Remy. They have a Groot one and a Zero puppet. Oh my gosh, so adorable. And right next door is actually a whole bunch of cooking supplies or cooking instruments that are themed with Disney. Here's a Star Wars waffle maker, and it makes waffle shaped like Star Wars icons. These crock pots are adorable, and they have miniature ones.
So everything is free shipping.
So we're gonna check out this history of Autotopia, powered by Honda. Sneaking a peek, and it looks like they do have some of the old vehicles from Autotopia. Here's the first vehicle, the Mark 7, designed by Bob Gurr from 1967 to 2000. Here's some images of Disneyland being under construction when it was first being built. There's a castle, and there's the whole land right there. Oh, apparently the Mark 1 Autotopia cars traveled down Main Street at one point. I think it may have been just a promotion. I don't think, you know, they often travel down it with guests. Actually, you know what? Looks like they did travel with guests down Main Street. Wow. So I got this cool pin by filling out a survey at the end of the exhibit. Kind of cool. So they do have a photo op if you're into that sort of thing, but for me, I'll pass. Behind this wall is the Heroes and Villains Art of Disney costume. I definitely want to try and do this later on today because it looks cool. There's another princess down there getting her photos taken. So I'm gonna go try and see the Making Holidays in the Park panel, because I love all the different holidays that they add to the park, so let's check it out. Well, dang, it was full. There's too many people there, so yeah, can't do the Making Holidays in the Park panel. Moving on. We're down on the main floor, and there's some more cosplayers here getting their pictures taken. Up here's an Ariel and an Ursula cosplay. So we're headed to the arena. We're going to try and do the Haunted Mansion panel, and we have some Spaceship Earth music going above us. Picture opportunity. Wow, that is a crazy big line to get in. So I didn't get into the Haunted Mansion. That one was full as well, especially for gold. But to the right of that is this design challenge featuring the Haunted Mansion. Let's check it out. Oh, wow.
These guys have the crown around their necks.
The detail is amazing. So apparently it did take 6 months to actually make this, and I just met the creator, and he pointed out this hidden ghoul, this hidden phantom, and there's another one hidden inside one of the windows on the second floor. Check out this jacket. Ghost Toast. Oh, look at all these patches on the back. Oh, wow. That one's by Mary Nesne. There's a yarn painting over here. Oh, wow. Look at this one. Looks like a wood carving in a way that's been painted.
I know you have a lot of work.
Spooky. So this one's actually made out of park maps. So you got Tokyo park maps, Magic Kingdom park maps, Disneyland park maps down here. It's by Samantha Ewer. Here's a fortune-telling machine. I don't know if I'm supposed to touch it or not, but it looks kind of fun.
So, okay, so if you're a gold member, who got your gold member pin?
This is a pretty intricate paper crafting. So they basically just stencil out the negative parts that they don't want in. And then they also, it looks like, ad paper behind it as well. But yeah, that's pretty impressive. And here's the artist's name. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah. Ooh, Jeff Delgado made this brilliant painting. Madame Leona. Cody Durant made this amazing sculpture. I don't know if it's like plaster, metal, styrofoam, but it might be a combination, but it looks amazing. Sean McNally made this beautiful Hatbox Ghost picture. And Leanne Hill over here made this cool Medusa painting. You can see it changing there. And Gary Gonzalez made this poster for the Haunted Mansion celebrating its 50th anniversary. Joshua Bishop made Leota's Awakening. This looks like some sort of cutting board in a way. It looks wooden. Todd Horan made the Stitch of the Haunted Mansion. I like Isaac Perez's mashup over here of the different characters into one painting. There's two more models over here by Brenda, Hatbox Ghost, and then Shannon Pelt made another Hatbox Ghost. And there's some more paintings on the other side that are just all amazing. Ooh, oh, I love that mashup. The ghost actually looks scared of being on the ride. And that one's by Jose Menendez. Ooh, another paper craft. This one by Jason Brittner. Oh, and there's Oogie Boogie back there. They're slowly letting the standby line into the Haunted Mansion. But yeah, there's just no way I'm getting into that. It is so full right now. There's another view of the line.
Got this all planned. But this was another form of my process.
They must have gotten more stock because the line is full again. Oh yeah, I don't see any signs over there that say sold out.
I can't wait to bring out our special guest today. She's here and she's incredible. You've seen her in multiple MCU films, including Captain America. And if you missed her there, you probably saw her starring in her very own TV show for 2 seasons. Ladies and gentlemen, would you give a huge MCU welcome to Hayley Atwell? Give it up for her, everybody.
So thank you for coming. I look forward to meeting you all, guys. Thank you.
Let's hear it for her one more time, Hayley Atwell.
So we didn't get Hayley Atwell's signature, so we came outside and we're just watching all these cosplayers take pictures in front of the D23 sign.
I will dive in occasionally because, of course, I have strong opinions, most of which are my own. So I'm just going to dive in and start. We know the accomplishments of these people, but the worlds we're talking about are somewhat different than each other. Between Galaxy's Edge, Pandora, the world of Avatar, Aulani, and Treasure Cove, all of which are worlds that immerse our guests in different kinds of ways and for slightly different reasons.
But there wasn't a computer graphics facility there, at that time in the early 70s or mid to late 70s, I guess. So you had to go to location. So you had to go to the Redwood Forest. You had to go to the deserts of Jordan. You had to go to these places to shoot and then bring a little bit of Star Wars to kind of make it feel different. So the DNA of Star Wars design still has, to this day, a very healthy sense of it's a real place that has a real history and a real patina and real wear and tear that has had a layer of Star Wars added to it.
Ride. I mentioned that Avatar is primarily about creating this hypnotic immersion in a mood, like a mood. And there's this moment, and it's pretty much consistent. If it's gonna happen, it happens in the third act of the ride, after you've come out of the cave, where there is a very potent, peculiar emotion that's very hard to put your name on, but it affects a lot of people, and it affected us as well. And we discovered this. It was a discovery. While we were developing the ride, we all started to have this emotion as we come out of the third act. And so then we started to try to cultivate it, but it is kind of the crosshairs of this land that can sweep you up emotionally, because it's not like it's not an essay, it's just this sort of poem. And this moment in the third act with this weird emotion that makes you feel kind of upbeat on the one hand, but kind of weepy on the other hand, very hard to define emotion, but it's kind of the spiritual epicenter of Pandora, is this moment on this ride.
That sounds great.
I don't know if you can see, but Joe Road is over there. Try to zoom in and see. You can see his earring. Yeah, there he goes. I don't know if you knew this, but you can actually walk outside here at the expo. Get a little bird's eye view of everybody. What's going on down below. So yeah, that Immersive Worlds panel was pretty fun. Learned a lot about, you know, building worlds and stuff that I want to apply to the different concept art that I actually build for Parkineer, just for fun. And afterwards, it's kind of fun. I actually I saw the Tim Tracker, big fan of his. And then I saw Luke from the presentation. I got to ask him, you know, how he became an Imagineer, and he basically said, you know, the key way to do it is to not pitch them on a ride design for, you know, Disney, like what you would build for Disney, but pitch them on something else, like a ride design you build for Universal. That way, you know, legally Disney, if they don't hire you, they can't steal your idea. And he said, you know, they preferred that way just because most of the time they probably wouldn't use your idea, but yeah, just in case. Okay, day's basically done. Sun is setting. Walking to the escalator over here. By the way, check out these cool posters that they have. They are just so big. We're up here on the 3rd floor. I just love all the colors. Okay, I had to stop by the painting just to see the progress since I last saw it this morning. Oh wow, it's almost done.